Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paulo Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a growth stock that looks like it is ready to recover and why you should be keeping it on your watch list for next week, starting on Monday. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of last night's video. So without further ado, let's get started. Right off the bat, very happy about what I'm seeing right now. The futures market is open, and for all of you who were brave enough to buy calls before the market closed on Thursday, it looks like you're about to get paid substantially. You should be in a good position right now. I wasn't bearish on the market at all throughout these past few weeks, and I'm still not bearish on the market. I think we're going to go higher, and it looks like we want to go higher. It will be very interesting to see exactly how this one opens. It might open up exactly at the same price. I don't think it's gonna make too big of a move. Like max is probably gonna open up at like 37.20 and then probably run some more on Monday. Or it just stays exactly like within this range right here. It doesn't go anywhere, it just stays somewhere in here before going up on Monday. But we'll have to follow up on that one on Monday, okay? So the stock that is on the thumbnail, the growth stock that looks like it's ready to recover, is Costco, COST. Now, the reason why I say that is because if you look at it on the daily time frame, as you can tell, the stock made a move all the way up to the highs of like $386, close to 387. And then right after that, I think it had a dividend event where I think it paid everybody who were holding stock for like I think more than 3 months are getting paid $10 extra for something. So somewhere along those lines. Again, the dividends I'm not sure exactly how it works, but I just know that there was a dividend event going on over here. And then the stock tanked right afterwards. All right. But right now, if you look at it on the daily, if you look at this thing right there, I see a morning star on the chart. Okay. This one is a little bit more suspect. I like the fact that it's there. And definitely keep that one on your watch list as well because the market is up right now at 0.44%. And if this one follows the market, it's probably going to open up at around $365. And then what we want to see is for the stock to hold that gain up here and then go sideways just a little bit more before running all the way back up to somewhere around $375 within a week or two. Okay, within a week or two. Now, could it go higher than that? Honestly, I'm not very sure because at some point the move that we're experiencing is gonna get exhausted. Just keep that in mind as you trade in. Yes, I am long on the market, but that at some point is gonna get tired. Okay, so just keep that in the back of your mind as you trade in this one. Yeah, so that's my very honest opinion for Costco. Now let's talk about you guys' stock of interest. The very first one that we're going to talk about is another growth stock, which I mentioned last week that was recovering, and that one is Home Depot HD. All right, and I explained to all of you that there was the reverse head and shoulders on here, and I made that video. I think it was somewhere over here or somewhere over there. It pulled back a little bit, which is a good sign. It's holding up that level right here. It's holding up. It's not crashing down, which is good. Okay, this is really, really good. What we want to see, again, if this one also follows the market, we want to see this thing open up at around 272. And then from there, just run with a massive amount of volume. Okay, all the way up to the price target of a minimum of $278, maximum $284. Okay, just somewhere in here will be very, very nice. So definitely keep your eyes on Home Depot as well. I'm not bearish on this one. I can't be bearish on it. So definitely watch this thing for potential long. The next one that we're going to be looking at, this one is actually more like a follow-up. We made some money on it last week, and that one is APXT. All right. I covered APXT right over here on the 21st. For those of y'all who have been subscribing and have been watching the channel, I told you that this one is ready to make a huge move along with Enoch. And this one followed suit. All right. It was very promising. There was a lot of money to be made over here. Is this move done yet? Honestly, I don't think it's done yet. I don't think so. I haven't touched my drawing ever since I put it there. And we got in here, which is good. This is like where you're supposed to take some money off the table, right? That way if something goes wrong, you don't completely lose all of your gains. So just control the greed. All right, control the greed. But honestly, I think it's gonna go up even higher. I do see this thing between like $17.50 and $18.50. So watch this thing for a continuation up. It will be very interesting to see exactly how the stock opens up. Okay, it had a massive move on Friday and then it gave all of that back throughout the day and closed kind of relatively strong, kind of strong. So we'll see. We'll see. Keep in mind there are short sellers in here. Keep that in mind that there are short sellers in here. And if it opens higher, they're going to get taken out and their stop loss is going to get triggered and the stock is going to rise even higher to $18 or $18.50. Okay, so watch for that. Watch for that move and don't get too greedy as the stock is rising. That's my very honest opinion of APXT. The next one that I'm going to follow up on is fuel cell, which was another one that we made a lot of money on. Again, it made a massive move all the way up to $14, and then it came back down on Friday. Is it done yet? Honestly, I think this is the part where it just goes sideways or just starts trading in here for a long time. Probably, hopefully not too long. Okay, but what I want to see is for this actually just go sideways over here for a while before making something more obvious for us to know exactly where it's gonna go next. But as of right now, again, this was a very satisfying move, very lucrative move. Don't get too greedy. Again, you can always get back in later, and that is my very honest opinion for fuel cell. The next one that we're going to be covering, that one is somebody asked about Gilead. All right, and the way the stock is looking right now, I don't have too high hopes for it. I really don't. If you look at it on the daily charts, this thing has been crushed for so long. This is a clear downtrend. And honestly, short sellers love this thing. All right. Every time it tries to bounce, like over here, it crumbles back down and then it goes back up again to test the previous level of resistance, and then it crumbles back down again, and then the same thing happens over here and then it gets crushed again. So yeah, just I don't have high hopes for this one, and I wouldn't advise anybody to dip by this one yet because it's just not too obvious. Okay, it's just not too obvious. Is it at a low? Yeah, if you look at it on the monthly, this thing, yeah, I wouldn't advise anybody to dip by it. Not yet. Not yet. The coast is just not clear, and this is just it's just not too obvious enough. Okay, so honestly, I'm not putting my money in this thing. And for the person who asked about my opinions of the stock, again, that's my very honest opinion. I don't know, and it looks like it might go down some more. And personally, I'm not interested in this stock at all. The next one that we're going to be talking about is Pfizer, which is another stock. The other one was more of the remdesivir stock. This one is more of the vaccine stock. And right now, could it recover? I think it could. I think it could, but not before going sideways for just a bit, like maybe 1 or 2 more days, and then we may see a pop to like $38. Okay, but right now I do like it because short sellers will be tempted to take their money off the table. And if this one also follows the market, it's probably going to open up at $37.70 and then spike. So keep that one on your watch list for potential recovery. Okay, so there is a few options for recovery after sell-offs, which is Pfizer. The next one is Costco, and then the third one is HD. So watch for those ones as we move forward into tomorrow. Now, somebody have been asking me to do a follow-up on MRNA. Okay, and I told all of you that MRNA was going to tank to 120. I even put it on Twitter for all of you who have been following the channel. And the stock did exactly that. Okay, I dropped that tweet over here on the 15th. The stock dropped, it went sideways, and then it dropped some more all the way down to 115, which was even better than what I expected. All right, and then it had a massive move up here, And honestly, I think this is the part where it just goes so slow and it just stays in this region. It's gonna stay over here for a while. I don't think it's gonna go much lower. I think it's just gonna chill in here before trying to make a move back up to 140. And that's my very honest opinion of MRNA. If you got value from the video, definitely destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm as always. If you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you get notified whenever I release these post-market analysis videos and the pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday to Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul and Guma and at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. Also, if you are new to investing and you would like to get started, start trading right away, I left some step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 through step 4, it only takes about 15 minutes or less to get signed up with everything you need to get started in the stock market. You can also get 3 free stocks after signing up with Webull using the very first link in the description below, and 1 free stock after signing up with Robinhood using the second link in the description below as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you tomorrow morning at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens. The market looks good. I like it. Okay, so tomorrow there may be a lot of money flooding in. Okay, so just we'll follow up on that. Have a great night.